All right, it's a 90 Isuzu Trooper on 40s. They already took most of the body off. Left it mainly floor and firewall, front section of the floor and firewall, because the Beetle is a lot narrower. The wheelbase is different, but we're going to address that. Left the rad support and all the wiring so we can reuse everything on the vehicle. Next, the Beetle will be coming up and cutting the floor and firewall out of that. It'll be getting about an 8-inch body lift. And we're going to try and incorporate everything factory as much as we possibly can. All right, now here's the Beetle body that we'll be using, complete with bullet holes. My plan is to keep the heater channels and cut completely around and cut this floor and firewall feet section completely out. To keep the dash and bolt the Isuzu Trooper column to the bottom and completely fabricate a floor, because it'll be a flat floor with the 8-inch body lift. Up front, we'll literally be cutting the body straight down here. Keeping the hood. The hood, we're hoping, slopes down over the front of the radiator of the Isuzu Trooper. All this will be cut out except for that dash, so the front will be all open wheel. And then the rear of the Trooper will be out the back for a fuel cell at a later date. Once we get this on and centered up, we could center up the firewall and start building the floor and see how it goes. I'll go backwards. All right, now go over. Okay. All right, got the inside all cut out. As you can see, all the framework. We ended up going ahead and cutting the whole front clip off and leaving the hood. The problem we got going on now is the heater channels that we were going to weld to are coming off on their own. So time for plan B. We're going to flip it on its side, cut them off, and weld some box tubing in place of them for strength. And then we'll go from there. We'll see what it looks like when it's on. I was actually going to start cutting this. I'm going to cut that. I hope. You know what? Turn. Yep. You're blocked in.
This all can't happen in 3 minutes of each other. This isn't right.
Right. A little bit more, or you want good?
A little more. Right. Okay, little update. I don't know if you guys saw, but we ended up cutting the bottom of the body off and adding box tubing. So far, we ran our box tubing up and over for it to cradle the Beetle body, and we were going for 8 inches. Now what we're looking at is 8 inches. Looks like it may be a little bit too tall. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna cut the tacks and slide this box tubing down on the side to take 2 inches out of it. Then we can slide it around and see what it looks like. All right, so a little update. We originally had an 8-inch body lift, set it on there, moved it around a little bit. 8 inches was a little too much, so we went down 2 inches and brought it down to a 6-inch body lift and slid the body back a little bit. I think that's pretty much where we're at for tonight. We have a game plan for tomorrow. Looks like we'll be closing everything in, and hopefully we'll get what we got welded up and driving it around tomorrow. All right, a lot happened today, but the Beetle's out driving around. We did a time crunch, got it all done before the band started playing. We ended up putting the floor in it. We cut more of the firewall out. We only used part of the firewall that we needed for the pedals and the steering column. We ended up extending the steering column. We did some little adjustments here and there, got a floor in it, welded a seat in it. And then, you know, we had to do a Bernie Fest style and do expanded metal for a windshield, had to make a shifter for it, and got all the wiring back in. Took a bunch of people to do it. We all came together, and the Beetle is now out driving around. Welcome to Bernie Fest.
Dude, we took the ditch. We did all kinds of shit. Do not, it gets to death wobble, take her easy at 42.
That death wobble serious.
Is there a hole in around there?
Yeah, it was leaking on the way in.
The hood probably cracked
That's
the
fine.
radiator.
That's fine.
You don't need a radiator.
Oh, it's Josh! Don't hurt yourself!
Forget there's not a floor here.
Oh, there it is. Doesn't matter.
We built the Monster Beetle. It is a complete success. It was never supposed to be awesome, but it is. Welcome to Bernie Fest! It's in my eyelids. My yard just is gone.
Yeah, your grass is gone, buddy.
That was the end of it. I hope that was good.
Oh, that was flipping off?